Next up at UFC Paris, we have Bolaji Oki taking on Mason Jones. We open up this fight card. Jacob said there's a lot of really good matchups on this card with mirror images of each other and clashes of styles. This is one of those mirror image matchups.
Now say what, bitch?
Why don't you go first on this one? Give me their record, their last 5, a breakdown of each fighter, and then who you think wins. Just like that. Not, this guy for this reason. See, I could do it.
Okay. Let me settle in. Let me build in the character, please. Next fight on the main card, UFC Paris. We've got Bolaji Oki, a 10-2 fighter, 4-1 in his last 5, coming in as an underdog against Mason fucking Jones. He was in the UFC before. Now he's dialed in. He's back. Came in against Jeremy Stephens. He's sporting a 16-2 pristine record, coming as a 135 favorite, 5-0 in his last 5. Like I said, his UFC second stint against a Jeremy Stephens veteran who had been away from MMA for a while. But let's break these down. Down these fighters individually. How it goes. Boloki.
Damn it! You fucking collapsed, dude. That implosion was insane. Told you. It's not easy going first. I'll take it from here. Bolaji Oki. What did he say? Bolaji Oki 10-2 in his career. Busy striker. He's got a good jab, lots of power. He does like to pump that jab. He will set things up. He will explode into combinations when he finds his openings. He's got good takedown defense with a really fast sprawl, and he has offensive takedowns when he wants to use them. He does slow down, though, as fights go on, but he remains dangerous. His biggest issue, however, is his defense. Someone with a busy jab, somebody who moves forward, can stay in his face and have some success. He is coming off that close win over Michael Aswell on short notice, taking on Mason Jones. Aggressive striker, nice boxing, great takedowns. He has a fantastic 80% takedown defense, and if he gets taken down, he gets back up. He immediately starts working. He also has his own solid takedowns. I mentioned he gets after it. He averages more than 4 takedowns per fight. He had 8 takedowns in his last fight over Jeremy Stephens. This is a fun fight. This is a competitive fight. Bolaji is better than his odds indicate here for sure. I do think Mason's going to win. I think we saw the dog in him in his last fight. He got hit a bunch of times. He grinded through it, pivoted, made adjustments in the fight. That exact same thing could happen here where he can get tagged. Bolaji's probably faster. Mason's more well-rounded. Mason will get the takedowns. Mason squeaks out a close one, in my opinion. So Mason Jones is the pick. What do you think, Jacob? You're going second now, so no pressure.
I was flowing too, man. I was in the flow state.
You collapsed.
I saw the Huzzies in the front row. I was hitting the fucking rhythm. I had just hit 3 or 4 threes in a row, and I saw the Huzzies in the front row eating it up, and it got to me. I talk about fighters all the time that kind of buy into their own bullshit, and that's what I did. I was feeling good about it. I was like, he's fucked. We don't need him anymore. Turns out, we need you, buddy.
We still didn't get a pick from you.
I'm backing off this fight a little bit. I came in very, very high on Bolaji Oki because Mason Jones did get the fuck beat out of him by Jeremy Stephens, which is no bueno. You don't want to come. He hits hard or whatever. It's not even the same Jeremy Stephens. He hadn't even done MMA. This guy was wrestling for his life to be able to win a fight. Now, Jeremy Stephens hits hard. He's a durable guy. I get it. Mason Jones, the durable guy. There's no doubt about that. I have biases against Mason Jones. The best, greatest lock of the week of all time was Ludwig Klein. I'll say it every single time. Was a plus 375 dog against Mason Jones. Came in and smoked him. Mason Jones needs to wrestle. He needs to wrestle early. Not that he can't strike with this guy. Because Bolaji's striking isn't what I thought it was when I started rewatching fights. It's almost like the guy that's fighting Pitbull. It's a little bit more explosive than it is like super technical. Mason's going to be the more technical boxer. His defense isn't there, but his offensive boxing is there. So he can still win a boxing match. But if you're getting beat up by Jeremy Stephens, you really don't want to be eating right hands from Bolaji Oki. So if Mason Jones isn't wrestling, I think he's in fucking trouble. It feels like he's going to come in, wrestle early, take some of the pop out of Bolaji's shots, and then maybe kind of strike in the second or third. He's a durable guy. I get it. But when you're getting beat up by Jeremy Stephens and you're coming in against a dangerous striker, and sometimes you wait to wrestle, right? You see how the striking's going. It could be a little bit too little too late. By the time it's going south, it's really going south. I'm thinking Bolaji, whatever the fuck. I don't love it as much as I did after I started watching Bolaji more, but I'm taking Oki to win it, and we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I do think this is a very, very close fight. Like, this should be an even fight. We way back, Marcin Tybura and Ante Delicia's even. Yeah, this should be even.
And this very easily is fight of the night.
Mason Jones is always exciting. Bolaji Oki is always exciting. So, yeah, these guys could absolutely get after it. Bolaji could have success, and then Mason's going to start wrestling, and then it's going to be a whole thing. And I'm looking forward to this fight. It is a fun fight. I don't know what I'm going to do betting-wise, if anything. They are both pretty durable, so the over might be a pretty safe play here. But either way, these two dudes are going to get after it. $7,600 on DraftKings Fantasy to $8,600 on DraftKings Fantasy. I don't know if this is a pick your side. The only one who I think would be worth his money is Mason because of the wrestling upside. 8 takedowns in his last fight, and that's not his only fight in the UFC where he had 8 takedowns.
If he comes in like a fucking chain wrestler, I mean, there's a submission option for a guy like Mason Jones to just kind of wear down Oki, start taking too many chances, you know. What is that? Mason Jones by submission is plus 900. I don't know, man. Is that fucking...
Yeah, I mean, the reason Mason gets 8 takedowns is his control's not spectacular, but either way, if I'm going to throw one of them in my DraftKings fantasy lineup, probably the guy who gets a ton of points wrestling. If you want to see what the optimizer has to say, what the simulator has to say, what the artificial intelligence has to say, all of that is on the website. No upsells, no cross sells, no tiers or packages. It's $10. You get literally everything on the website instantly. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. At the top, you unlock it for an entire month, which will get you all the way out to UFC 320. $1.99 super chat. Jacob is the best, the ginger on the YouTube MMA space.
These people really struggle. I noticed that in my contenders, because I do the live stream, so I get donation stuff. And there's like 85% of the time, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Somebody donated $5 yesterday and was talking about some. I read it literally 10 times out loud, and I still didn't know what the fuck was going on. Just random words added in. What is going on, guys?
This is just an extra the. The rest of it makes sense.
But how does it end? How do you type an extra the?
Maybe he started to type it and then pivoted and then wanted to say something else and then ended up.
These guys are all typing with one hand. Yeah, get that through your fucking... Type a 1 in the chat if you're fucking jerking your little weenus right now.
Thank you.
And type a 2 if you're flipping the bean.